So yeah, let's talk a little bit about Runeterra. So they made the video 2 days ago, and as expected, like they're gonna shifting their focus on Path of Champions. We're still getting one set, as we know it, with 3 champions, and we're also getting the champion 2.0. That means I think an Eternal champion is getting a rework, and I'm really hyped for that. So right now for the next few months, I think it's still like we can still easily do the usual PvP content, maybe even for a little bit longer. Depends on how many PvP players really stay, because all the competitive players already stopped as far as I've seen. Like I think Shiho uninstalled LOR already, Mogwai stopped playing, Majin Bay I think stopped also, Aikado stopped. At least I haven't seen them playing anymore, so they all stopped. And but those are competitive players, right? The competitive scene is pretty much dead in this game. The usual PvP is gonna stay, but most players are gonna stop probably. And what does this mean for a content creator like, for example, Sunny and me? So the thing with Path of Champions is, I think you can do stuff with it, but the question is, how much can you do with this? It's a game mode that people just like playing, but not really watch, right? The player base is like split, 80% is playing Path of Champions, and 20% was, I think, PvP. That was the statistics we once had from Riot. But how many people really watch PvE? I have only uploaded PvP content for my whole life. I know Sunny and Grappler uploaded PvE with great success, even with challenges. So, you know, there might be a possibility that PvE is something I can do, perhaps, or like try. I don't have high hopes for it, but it's certainly something I can try. For the time being, PvP is still what I will do, because building decks is just what I love doing in the game. That's my favorite part. Building new decks with underplayed cards, trying to make them work. RNG, treasure, it's just what I really love about this game, and that will never change. And since deck building is very restricted in this game mode, which you can't really do, you can choose your starter deck and everything, so I'm not sure if Path of Champions, even if I can create content for it, is ever something I could do for multiple years or even full time eventually. So that brings the question, what do I do once like their shift is on PvE and PvP is no longer really a thing to do? So I was talking a little bit with Mistro, and he already like said to me he will stay no matter what happens, which really means a lot to me, and I really appreciate that from him. So I'm playing, other than Wild Rift, I played every single Riot game. Like I play in stream Legends of Runeterra. I've played League of Legends for over 10 years since Season 2. I play Valorant from time to time, and I also play TFT from time to time. But Valorant and TFT, those are games I don't think I could ever do content for. I like playing them from time to time, but I could not play them for like, let's say, longer than 4 hours or 3 hours, I don't know. It's just not the type of game I could play for like the whole day. League of Legends, on the other hand, that's a game I've played for over 10 years, and that is something I could always play. So I think eventually what it comes down to is, depending on how much we can do with Runeterra in the future, I might need to make a switch to League of Legends. That's the most likely game for me that I could create content for. I already uploaded, like at the very beginning of my channel, League of Legends videos, so I kind of knew what I would do. And like I'm a Darius main in League of Legends. I have 1 million mastery points on it, and I'm like really good at the game. Like I can say that for a fact. I'm very good at the game. If I like streamed this game like every 2 days or something and play ladder with Darius for a few hours, I'm pretty sure I could reach Grandmaster, if not Challenger, without like any hard problems. So I think I'd have a place and like maybe a cool audience that I could reach with that. Because I don't think there's really a high elo Darius main that teaches the game, maybe on top lane. So that's something I considered I could maybe do. But these are just speculations, right? Like right now it's still Runeterra and everything, but this is just for the future, what I can do. But like, all the people that are subscribed to me on YouTube are subscribed because they like my Runeterra content. Like they want to see this. So once I really have to do the switch, maybe, like people, it's gonna be a slow start again. Like my YouTube channel does not have the League of Legends community. It has the Legends of Runeterra community, which makes sense. So it's gonna take time to build again. I mean, yeah, like League of Legends, compared to Legends of Runeterra, it would be very educational, because I like explaining what I do, and at League of Legends I'm really good. Like I am really good at that game. I'm pretty sure I can teach a lot of people like fundamentals of the game, how to get better, how to start climbing more efficiently, and even get good on Darius, because some people might not believe it that don't play Darius. There is so much more to these champions than people give credit to. Most people just hate him in and think he's easy because they never tried him out. But once you play or start trying to play him in like higher elo, let's say Diamond Plus, maybe Emerald Plus, you understand that there's so much more to this champion. He's not just you pick him and you win. Like there's a lot. But yeah, that is the basic idea of what I have in mind now. So I just want to say, for everyone that like follows this channel, like follows me, for not only the Runeterra content but also for just me being me, I really, really appreciate that, and I can't thank all of you enough for that. So thank you, really. I don't take that for granted. This is like right now not a full-time job, this is just a hobby, but I really want to do it as a full-time job eventually. Like that's the big dream. It's like a silly little dream, but it's something that can happen and I would very much love to do. But it's very far in the future, so there's still lots of stuff to do. It's very sad that this game is losing the PvP aspect, because that's just what I really love about it. I think the switch to PvE is good for the game in the long run, because that's just where the audience is. But it's just sad for me to see the PvP go, because I just love building decks, playing against players, just doing all that silly stuff. That's just what I really always enjoyed. But yeah, now the other question is like, how many Runeterra players actually also play League or enjoy League content? Especially like on the people that are subscribed to me on YouTube. And since YouTube knows I upload Runeterra if I suddenly switch to League one day, the recommendation in the YouTube algorithm will not go easy on me. I can see that coming already. But at least it's not too unlikely that Runeterra players also play League, right? It's like not the it's like a different genre, but it's not like a completely different switch. Like, it would make sense. Oh my god, that scared me. Yeah, Rockhair, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Yeah, maybe half of them. I stopped playing LOR last season after getting to Masters only with Nico, but still enjoy watching your streams. Thank you. Appreciate that. But yeah, right now, we can still do the usual Runeterra content as always. But this is just something I have planned for the future. If I ever have to do the switch, so you guys know what's coming. So it's probably gonna be League of Legends. But yeah, League of Legends might be the future of my channel, maybe. Right now it's still gonna be Runeterra, because I love the game. But yeah, just so you all know what's like coming in the future, maybe, what's happening. Another tie. Any other card games that could be an option? I'm gonna be completely honest, I am absolutely not interested in playing other card games. Runeterra was the first card game I've ever tried, with the reason being it's tied to the League of Legends universe, which I really love, and I also come to enjoy the game a lot with the mechanics and the animations and the voices and everything. So I'm gonna say it right here. Card game is a genre that not really piqued my interest that much, with the exception of this game. So I don't think this could ever be something that I could do like for other card games. Yeah, I think I've tried Hearthstone back in the day, which was a little bit funny, but not really something I could play for a longer period. So yeah, other card games are just not an option for me. I'm gonna be completely honest here. Alright, but enough of that. I've said my things. I will probably also upload it on YouTube so that people there also know what's gonna happen. But let's just have some fun with Runeterra while we still can. Let's have some fun. What are we gonna play?